Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Akeisha. I am so glad you're here. I hope you had a great week. If you did, let me know in the comments below. Put a little emoji, put a little like, let's just share the love with the world. If you're new to this channel, welcome, thank you. Press the subscribe button right there, down there, that button. You will never miss out on an episode. I try my darn hardest to post every single Friday. I've only missed one in the past 29 weeks now. Today's video is all about what happened since last week. This is a look into my life of what it is to quit your job and your safety net and have no safety net, financially speaking, to carry you forward into the next phase of your life. This is a look into how I'm journeying from one lifestyle to the next, how it is to be an artist, what it takes and what it's like to be an entrepreneur in the arts world, and my graceful entrance into the online world. Hey interweb, you are fantastic. I am learning so much. Since January, I have found thus far, because I sat the other day and I was like writing out gratitudes, I didn't realize that this part of my journey was really about, and it will continue to be because I don't think this goes away, was really about peeling back the layers of who Akeisha was, what made up my stories, why I felt certain ways, how I can rewrite those stories. And for years I searched for other people for answers. For years I searched for like, okay, well, what are you doing? How did you become this way? And nobody was giving me directions, and I didn't find anybody that I really was like, that's the process they went through and I can do that too. So I really hope through this channel, through watching me grow and transform, that not only do I get to share what's going on, but that you might get those tools and those answers. That's why I like sharing like my affirmations. I love sharing the books that I'm reading. I love sharing as much as I can, because I hope that if you need some of the tools, if you need some of the examples, that I am an example for you. And I gather more information and more tools so that hopefully at some point I can offer them and be a teacher of whatever that is. And I'm being very general because I'm not trying to pinhole myself right now as I speak to you. I know that creating a niche is extremely important, but for this moment in time, a wide net, because I'm still learning and developing, is more comfortable for me, and I'm not quite at the edge. I'm not ready to like teeter off that edge into niche world. I will say that if you don't know my journey, I am a dancer. So movement is massive in whatever I do, and being a dancer kind of, that's a whole other story for a whole other day. Growing up in that world and being in this artistic world as the pushers of your vision and not relying on another person to create work for you. There's a lot that I can unpack there, but that's not for today. Last week, I took action, bold action, and I let you guys all know that I started the Let Go Movement. Let Go Movement is the company that I umbrella, or I'm going to umbrella everything that I do as Akeisha under. I had a few people reach out to me and was like, what is this? And I was like, oh no, people are asking and I don't have like solid answers. Like, oh my God, I'm not perfect. And then I was like, fuck it. I said perfection was not real. Like, why am I freaking out? So moment, example A of putting my ego to be like, calm down. You took action to get the ball rolling, and now people are interested and they're curious and they need to be curious. A little bit development on that. Let Go Movement is, yes, I said an umbrella that kind of houses everything that I'm doing. So my self-development journey and then my movement journey. I want to be able to not only offer the experiences of letting go on a self-development standpoint, but how that translates into movement and how movement can translate into that. Letting go from a physical standpoint has a whole list of things under it. And as a dancer, there's so many things that I had to learn how to let go of, and it wasn't until certain tools were brought into my life, described a very particular way, that I was able to understand that and move forward as a mover, as a creator, and step into someone that I really enjoyed from a dance movement perspective. And then letting go in the business side of movement, there's a whole bunch of things that you have to let go of also. all these things that I held on that created my story and that kept me in this one way of looking at how I show up in the world and how I show up in dance. Like I had to let go of a lot of that. Let go movement will be a combination of teachings through movement. I'm also a fascial stretch therapist. Go for level 2 in just a couple of weeks. That's a whole other category and toolbox to let go, because we hold so much in our tissues. There's a saying out there in the therapy world, your issues are in your tissues. It ain't a lie. Like, people who are so tense and so guarded and have to be in control have a very hard time letting go of their tissues and let me move their body through space. So until they let go of that need to control, that need to know what's happening next, their body won't be able to go into the movements as easily. And it's so satisfying and instantly gratifying to the people on the table when they do actually put the brain and the muscle knowledge and the connection and the awareness, they connect all the pieces that, oh, I have to let go of my tissues and let my body move through space. Then she gets to take my legs somewhere or my arms somewhere, and then that just triggers the body to be like, oh, that is cool, we can go there. And then life is just flying from that, and then they feel so great after the session, and they go throughout their day with this like newfound freedom in their body, and that freedom is a trickle effect. So I know this is like really all over the place, and I'm gonna apologize for the all over the place-ness. Stepping out and actually telling you guys about Let Go Movement has finally created the space for all these things to get out of me. I trust that although it's a little scattered now, as I get it out there, I'll start to narrow down what it is at the core and what the offerings are. Because I think through sharing, you get a sense of how it's been done. I listen to a lot of people and I'm like, oh yeah, I have that experience too. Like, okay, thanks for the tip. I think sharing is amazing. And I actually was really afraid of that a few months ago. Like, I was really like, no one cares. And then I'm like, but I'm seeking examples from somebody. So why not step out there and share my examples and how I got from point A to point B in all facets of my life. And then as a dance teacher and facilitator, just to share my years of knowledge that I have and inspire young dancers or dancers that are transitioning in and out of programs of different ways they can go about their career and different offerings that can get them from point A to point B. I've realized over the past few months that I am not a how-to teacher. I don't teach you how to point your toes, but I'm really good at coming in and being like, okay, well, where are you right now in your movement wise? How can we get you to the next level? I've got tools I can offer you and we can work on it. If you want to be more free, if you want to go through the space quicker, if you want to be able to connect sequences faster, like I have tools that can get you there. I can get you from point A to point B as, well, maybe P if that's really where you want to go. That's from like a dance teacher instructor perspective. And then I've just found that like the people that I come in contact with, especially being post-graduation for a few years now, there's so many questions as you're going through your process, and there will always be questions because we're always evolving, and that's so freaking amazing. But to be able to be a representative of someone who you can freely come to and ask questions about, okay, I see you're like a step ahead, or I like what you're doing, how did you get there? Like, I'm so open for those discussions and that exchange and conversation. So the Let Go movement allows me really nice umbrella. It's like kind of pink and pretty, and it just allows me to be able to step out onto that platform under this umbrella of Let Go movement. Yeah, I feel like Let Go movement is like my badass boss babe coat that I'm going to be wearing, and it's really exciting. It also became a registered business. I became a big girl. I have a GST number, y'all. That's weird. For years, I'm like, oh yeah, no, like I don't make that much money. And then I'm like, but wait, I want to. So let's get the GST number so that like it becomes a thing. Like the universe knows like, hey girl, this girl means business, and she means she's here to fight, she's here to work, she's here to show up, she's here to give it her all and experience everything and where it can go. The registered business aspect of it, the GST aspect of it is like me saying to the universe, like, I'm in business, like I am here and I'm not going anywhere anytime soon. And if I do, it's just gonna be hopefully beautiful pivots in my journeys. That was a lot right there. I do want to quickly give you an update on my website, so let's head on over to the office. If you guys go over to my website, you'll see this lovely page here, designed by my girlfriend Jody. And you scroll down, there's lots of fun things. You get to see some information about me. I've got my channel up there. Add yourself to the mailing list and contact me directly, and then check out my Instagram. And then if you head over into this menu bar here, click on merchandise, and you'll be brought to this lovely page right here, support the letgomovement movement. And I paired up with Redbubble, so all my things are housed on that site, and I've given you guys links to everything. So I just uploaded images to the site, and then you get to pick out what you want, and it will be delivered straight to your door. There's lots of different options, which I like about the website, but the website itself is a little funny to work. So I've made these little clickable buttons. You can click on the image and it'll direct you to the product, or these little like mugs and clothing tabs here. So if you click on the mug button, it will take you to my mug page. So you've got a whole bunch of different things. When you actually go and press in Redbubble and you search me, it brings you to this really random page. So click on the mugs or click on the clothing tab that I provided for you, and you'll have like a lot easier of your time navigating this site. So you can click on any of these mugs. You got the Let Go mug, you got this mug, new week, new goal, and then the I am, and then every letter in the alphabet is a nice word that I chose to go along, so you can just start your day with some inspiration, or as I'm doing right now, ending my day with a coffee. Then if you click on clothing, it'll bring you to, again, another page. So I've got the Let Go clothing line and the You Got This clothing line. What's really cool is if you click on, say, the Let Go, it will bring you to a page where you will see just like a basic image that I've chosen to just be like the front image. But if you scroll down the page, you'll see that you have so many more options available in this particular item. So if you click on it, you can pick from men's unisex shirts, hoodies and sweaters, different colors, baseball tees, long sleeves, short sleeves, a bunch of different fits for women. And then because I love journaling, I've also optioned it in a journal and a sticker, because who doesn't love a good old sticker? Again, you can also get that mug down at the bottom there. Tank tops, they've got everything here. So you just click on what you prefer, your size, and then it'll be shipped right to your door. So use these links. I encourage you to use them. They'll be a lot easier to navigate this amazing site, but also kind of tricky and annoying in a way. But hey, so I went ahead and ordered my own products because I can't wait to sport them. So I've got the sweater, the mug, the Relax Fit Teacher of the Let Go line, and then the I Am mug, because I love to start my day with some good affirming words. So there you guys go. The prices vary, and again, it ships straight to your door. There's so much going to be changing on the website here and there. I'm going to be offering a lot more things. Some free content's going to go up in a few weeks, and then I've got that to kickstart. Now, what I really wanted to say, and what I'm really happy about, is that I am paying it forward. I make a certain commission off of the items sold, and I am going to take a portion of those proceeds or profits and put them into a award. I cannot thank enough the people that have gotten me to this point in my life, from supporting my dance education to giving me scholarships to everything and anything. And I really am so passionate about dancers travel just in general, but to go take a workshop and actually submerge yourself in that and not have to worry about the financial stresses that much. So I want to be able to offer at least 2 dancers next year with an award that will go towards paying their workshop that they're interested in. And it has to be an international workshop, because it's got to be some sort of travel and then dance related. Portion of every item sold is going to go into that award. I've been putting 10% of all my earnings since July into an award fund, and I can't wait to see how this grows. I'm committed to paying it forward in any way that I can and what suits and kind of aligns with me best. Hopefully over time it just becomes some really amazing, wonderful thing. But let's start small and let's start somewhere, because you can't get there if you don't start at some point. So for now, we're just going to put out the intention that I will support 2 dancers at least into taking the next step in their artistic development and going for an international workshop. If you want to support even farther, please reach out to me and let's have a conversation and see where we can take this award and see how we can inspire and help more dancers out there go travel, go experience, go connect, and more details on that to come. But we're just going to start simple. And so yeah, I am so excited that you guys were here with me today. I know this was kind of like all over the place, but I do hope you have a wonderful weekend, and I can't wait to come and share more with you guys on my process. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not already a subscriber. If you are, God, I love you. And share it if you feel so called to. And follow me, connect with me on Facebook in the Let Go Movement private group, on my personal page, Instagram. Reach out, say hi. I would love to connect with you guys. Okay, go have a freaking fabulous weekend, and I will see you soon. My channel.